Hey Chelsea fans, welcome back to Chelsea is Away. I'm your host and your fellow blue. And after a long agonizing 2 weeks of international football, not nearly enough Chelsea action. The Premier League is back and we've got a massive London derby on our hands. It's Brentford versus Chelsea live from the Gtech Community Stadium this Saturday. And honestly, I can't wait for this one. It's a proper derby and a proper test. It's exactly what we need to get back into the swing of things. And in this video, I've broken down few key segments. So let's get right into it. Let's dive straight into the form guide. We went into the international break in a fantastic shape. 2 wins, 1 draw, and 7 points from 3 games. I mean, that's a pretty good one, right? We're only second on the table behind Liverpool, who have 100% record, 3 wins from 3 games. So it's a good one. I'm feeling great about our start, honestly. And that win against Fulham was a professional win. It was matured. We controlled the game, scored goals, and looked solid at the back. The team's morale has to be high right now. Like, I mean, sky high right now. The only downside is that the international break interrupted our rhythm. The big question now is, can we pick up? Can we pick up where we left off? And that brings me to the team we are facing today, Brentford. I mean, they've had a more difficult start. They are sitting 14th or 15th, if I'm not wrong, on the log, and 1 win from and 2 losses from their first 3 games. They lost to Sunderland in their last outing, but you can never count them out, honestly, especially at home. They've had 2 weeks to rest and get their key players back. Honestly, this won't be the same Brentford that lost their last match. They'll be physical, they'll be direct, and they'll be looking to take advantage of our post-international break sluggishness. So honestly, I hope and pray that our players do not get sloppy at all in any way in today's game. To the second part where I'll be talking about the bogey team. I mean, it's a worrying topic for me, honestly, because our record against Brentford in the Premier League, honestly, it's not great. In the last 5 meetings that we've met Brentford, we've lost 2, we've drawn twice, and we've only won once, and that was last season, the first leg between us and them at Stamford Bridge. That 2-1 victory. So honestly, it's not a good sight for me, and they've become a bit of a bogey team for us. They have. I remember the 0-0 draw at the Gtech Community Stadium last season. I mean, even with the chance falling to Nicholas Jackson to bury that, give that chance, and then he just honestly not what I want to remember right now. But and let's move ahead. So, what we need to change in this game? We have to go in there with a different mentality. We have to be disciplined and match their intensity, because honestly, Brentford, they are a physical team. They like that. I mean, that gang press. That's always coming to bully their opponents. I mean, their height is something else. They are tall. They like physicality. So we honestly need to set the tone early. We can't afford to let them get into their groove, because once they do, it's going to be a long night for us. I mean, we really need to show them that we are a different team. We're a different Chelsea that played against them last season. And to the third segment, it's the injury issue. I mean, it's been a crazy beginning of the season for us. Liam Delap going off injured against Fulham. We have Essugo going off injured in the international break. Levi from beginning of the season has gone, and the news reaching us is that Essugo might be out of the season. Hopefully Levi comes back, but that will be towards the end of the season. And talk about Liam Delap injury, according to Maresca's press conference yesterday, it should be around 10 to 12 weeks. So I think that should be like maybe towards the end of November stroke early December. So it's really a tough one. And then The news also coming is that Cole Palmer trained yesterday. He was on the field on the grass with his teammates. He trained yesterday. Lavia also and Benoit Badiashile also trained, and also according to Maresca, they are not match fit to start nor to even play 90 minutes. And if we're even talking about Ganacho and Facundo Buonanotte, who just recently joined, they are also not 100% match fit to play 90 minutes or to even start. But I just hope maybe based on the situation of things, he just throws them in there to at least start the game and then let the South American players who just go back on Thursday evening to maybe finish up the game because we also have to honestly Maresca has to be contemplating so much about this game because we still have Bayern Munich to face off in the Champions League on Wednesday night. So this is really going to be a very tough one. The selection headache for Maresca. I mean, I don't know, but I just hope that when the team has a full squad, we can execute this game plan without a compromise. We'll be operating with a few key players missing, which gives me the opportunity to exploit gaps, and it's a very tough one, honestly. This game it is. That brings me to the tactical analysis and my prediction for this game. So let's get to the tactical part. I think Maresca's game plan will be to control possession as always. He always likes controlling possession in games, but the key will be how our midfield handles their passes and their press. We need Enzo. Honestly, we need Enzo. Thank God that he wasn't called up to the international scene, so he had the 2 weeks break to rest and recuperate after playing a long season last season, even into the Club World Cup, played every game. So honestly, we would need Enzo and Caicedo, but the fact that Caicedo also just go back on Thursday night, according to Maresca, when he was being asked yesterday in the press conference, he said the Brazilian counterpart, they came back earlier on Thursday, why Caicedo came back late on Thursday evening, and so he was yet to see Caicedo. But then after then last night we got the news that Caicedo actually trained with the group. So we need Enzo and Caicedo to be at the absolute best, both in winning the ball back and in their distribution up front. The link up play between João Pedro and the wingers will be key to unlocking their defense, honestly. And I'm quite very happy the fact that we have João Pedro, we have Estaval, even the addition of Facundo Buonanotte and Garnacho. I mean, it's a good one for us. So here's my final thoughts and my prediction. I'm cautiously optimistic, and I think we have enough firepower to get the job done, honestly. But it's not going to be an easy one. I'm going to be going with a hard-fought 2-1 victory for Chelsea. Oh, I mean a 1-2 victory because Brentford are actually at home. So I'll be going for a 1-2 victory for Chelsea. I think we've got to absorb some pressure, but our quality will shine through in the end because the key guys that I always I'm always worried about from their previous season has always been Joan Wissa, Brian Mbuemo, and even Nogard, who are the three players. They've all left Brentford to greener pasture, to a bigger team, and even their coach Thomas Frank, who has also left to join Tottenham. So in the end, I feel our quality is going to outshine theirs. And so that's all the time I have for this preview. Thank you for watching. Chelsea is our way. Make sure you subscribe and comment on your own predictions below. We'll be back on Saturday, or we'll be back later on in the day after the match to with my instant match reaction. Until then,